This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Ferguson. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to run it. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Try to add on the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Mendoza. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Goes in motion, looking to throw. It's Sayin. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come. From the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, with 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally stopped him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Nice grab. It's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Now they run a draw play. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brings loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Hands off to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's caught. It's Stewart. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But near the sticks, it's Marsh. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. To draw play. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. They pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Checks this down to the running back. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
And he's finally tackled at the 3, defense getting pushed backwards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down and to force a field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front, getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? The 30. At the 20. At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. And in first down, right back to the running game. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The back's got it. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Buckeye offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, his spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seem to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession, they were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel like they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Here comes Buckeye offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The back's got it on a counter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Sayin. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. You can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw again. This time a completion. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. No way to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years
by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Sayin. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. And the back gets the football. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. To the air, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Caught near the goal line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a
touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the game moves the ball under the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Hits the ground. It's Brown. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Bringing pressure. Caught on the outside. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And we're going to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
An inside deals now from the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Past the 10. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. At the 25 and second and 10, can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on second and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So one explosive play sets him up at the +43 with a first down. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The Wolverines begin a new series here, first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.